Could it be true? An entire city discovered beneath the pyramids. Is it possible that this is the lost city of Atlantis? Not only that, but 8 massive pillars were found under the pyramids, reaching a depth of 2 kilometers underground. Can you imagine the scale of this? This discovery was made by 3 scientists using advanced technology called SAR, synthetic aperture radar. With this technique, they were able to see what lies beneath the pyramids without having to dig anything. But the real question is this discovery real or just a story to grab attention? Let's find out in this video. Peace be upon you, and welcome back, brothers and sisters. It's your brother here, and we're back with a new video. Today's topic is unbelievable. It's caused a huge stir, with people, both locals and foreigners, talking about it nonstop. Scientists have discovered 8 pillars beneath the pyramids, each reaching twice the height of the Burj Khalifa underground. This discovery suggests that the pyramids are resting on 8 massive foundations, each extending 2 kilometers into the earth. This is so astonishing that it opens up countless theories, one of which is that there's an entire city beneath the pyramids. We've mentioned this theory in previous videos, and trust me, today's video is packed with mind-blowing information. The enigma of the pyramids. The Egyptian pyramids have always been a mystery that baffled scientists and historians. Why? Because it's nearly impossible to imagine how such structures could be built 5,000 years ago without modern advanced technology. Picture this. A single stone in the pyramids can weigh up to 80 tons. That's like 100 to 150 cars. If you think about it logically, it's almost impossible for humans to move stones of that weight without modern equipment and build the pyramids with such precision, engineered down to the finest details, whether geometrically, physically, or scientifically. So how did ancient humans manage to transport 80-ton stones and construct the pyramids? It doesn't make sense, right? That's why so many theories have emerged. Some claim aliens built the pyramids because humans couldn't possibly have done it. Others suggest the builders were giants, as only giants could move 50 or 80-ton stones. There's even a theory that they somehow canceled gravity in the area to make moving the stones easier. Countless theories exist because no one can provide a logical explanation for how the pyramids were built. The Egyptians, however, insist they built the pyramids themselves using clever and professional methods to serve as tombs for their ancient kings. When you ask them how, they say they harnessed the principles of physics to construct these monumental structures that would immortalize them in history. But when you think about it logically, what kind of science or technology existed 5,000 years ago that allowed them to achieve this? Even with all our modern advancements, we can't fully understand or replicate something like the pyramids. My curiosity led me to research extensively, and I found one logical explanation. The people living 5,000 years ago, including the pharaohs, were incredibly advanced. They had scientific methods and technology far beyond what we have today. But as advanced as they were, they reached a point of arrogance, like Pharaoh claiming to be the highest god, God forbid. This is just an analysis. It could be true or false. The belief is that when God saw their arrogance, he wiped them out, leaving only remnants of their works, which, to this day, we can't fully explain. The mystery of the pharaonic pillars beneath the pyramids. For years, we've been taught in schools that the pyramids were merely tombs built for kings. But the strange and shocking thing is that as science advances, we keep uncovering bizarre details about them. Despite being built 5,000 years ago, the pyramids reveal an incredible level of advancement in that ancient civilization. But that's not our focus today. Our topic is what happened recently, an unbelievable discovery. Scientists, using advanced scanning techniques, found 8 pillars beneath the Pyramid of Khafre. The shocking part? Each pillar is 2 kilometers deep, twice the height of the Burj Khalifa. And that's not all. These pillars have their own underground bases to support them. But wait, there's more. The scans also revealed an entire city beneath the pyramids, complete with 8 spiral wells reaching depths of 648 meters. Imagine an entire aquatic city under the pyramids. They even provided a detailed description of these wells, starting with 2 massive cubic structures, each 80 cubic meters in size. That's like a full building underground. And that's just the beginning of what's to come. On March 15th, just 13 days ago, the story began. 3 scientists announced a discovery that could be the greatest of the 21st century, or perhaps of all time. The Pyramid of Khafre is built on 8 pillars, each 2 kilometers deep, with bases to prevent collapse. These pillars are spiral-shaped and uniquely designed. You're probably wondering, what technology did they use to detect these pillars? They used an advanced technique called synthetic aperture radar, SAR, which uses radar waves to penetrate walls and soil, creating detailed images of objects and structures hidden underground or behind walls. To confirm their findings, the scientists developed a specialized technique called Doppler tomography, which converts radar signals into acoustic data to detect minute vibrations in underground structures. The Egyptian response. This discovery turned the scientific community and the media upside down, especially in the West, where everyone was talking about it. Strangely, Egypt, the country at the heart of this, didn't say much about it, even though this discovery could revolutionize Egyptian archaeology and tourism, potentially making Egypt the most visited country in the near future. Initially, Egypt remained silent. Then, they responded with a strange denial led by Dr. Zahi Hawass, a renowned Egyptologist. He claimed the entire story was false, with no evidence, and not published in any reputable scientific journal. He called it rumors spread by people who know nothing about ancient Egyptian civilization or the history of the pyramids. He also stated that the Supreme Council of Antiquities didn't grant any permits for work inside the Pyramid of Khafre. Dr. Hawass further explained that the pyramid's base is carved from solid rock, about 8 meters high, with no pillars beneath it, as no one has ever dug under the pyramids. He insisted there is no scientific evidence supporting the claims of pillars or any current excavations at Khafre as pyramid. Dr. Hawass's response wasn't detailed enough, which led to a fierce backlash. People began questioning him, even accusing him of corruption. The Western community, in particular, was skeptical because many of them believe aliens built the pyramids, claiming Egyptians merely occupied the area and found them ready-made. Some Westerners even think the pyramids are just piles of rocks, ignoring the incredible engineering, suspended ceilings weighing tons, and the precision that we can't replicate even today, 5,000 years later. The Lost City. Another idea that spread alongside this is the concept of a city connected beneath the pyramids. This idea has been around for a while and is somewhat supported by major scientific journals. The recent pillar discovery seemed to reinforce this older theory. So, what's the theory of the city under the pyramids? It claims there are 5 massive identical structures beneath the pyramid's base, connected by complex engineered passages. Each structure has 5 horizontal levels and a slanted ceiling. Additionally, there are 8 giant cylindrical wells, reaching depths of 648 meters, ending at 2 massive cubic structures, each 80 cubic meters in size. But that's not the most shocking part. The scans revealed an unknown chamber beneath the Queen's chamber, discovered only through imaging, not physically accessed yet. This chamber connects to recently discovered passages, potentially leading to the pillars or deeper underground. They also found a secret horizontal passage behind the pyramid's main entrance, not connected to any known corridors, and no one has explored where it leads. The complexity of the pyramid's construction is mind-boggling. To think they were built randomly or by aliens is absurd given the level of science, engineering, and advancement at the time, something we can't replicate today. They also confirmed the existence of the Big Void, a mysterious rectangular empty space above the Grand Gallery inside the pyramid, first detected using muon radiography, but now nearly 100% confirmed with the new technology. Its purpose remains unknown. The truth. This city under the pyramids theory is backed by a scientific study published on the MDPI website, a highly reputable source that doesn't publish unverified claims. I personally checked the MDPI study titled Giza Pyramid Complex Investigated with SAR Technology, Preliminary Results, and Perspective. The shocking truth? The claims about a city under the pyramids were the opposite of what the study said. The study mentioned finding passages ascending at a 42-degree angle, a 90-meter horizontal passage inside the pyramid, descending passages connected to underground tunnels beneath the pyramid's base, and a new chamber below the Queen's chamber, confirming the Big Void. But there was no mention of a city, giant tunnel networks, vertical wells, or massive underground buildings. All these claims were exaggerated rumors spread on social media and non-specialized platforms without scientific backing. I'll include the study's link in the description so you can read it and see how the original research was distorted to push a specific narrative, likely to support the idea that Egyptians didn't build the pyramids. Now that you've heard all the theories, I'm really interested in your opinion. Please share in the comments. Which theory seems the most logical or believable to you? Who do you think is right? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed, please join the channel and activate the bell button to receive new messages, and do not forget like.